Well, we started this 2009 Squier SE. Last time we did a general clean just to get it kind of tidied up. And then we took off the pick guard, cleaned out the electronics, tested those so there's no scratchiness on the switches and knobs now. All the pickups work. Everything is good there. I just taped up the fretboard. You can see it's right there. So that's all taped up because we definitely need to do a fret dressing on here. So that's going to be leveling all the frets because there's a lot of uneven frets. Check with the fret rocker. You got a lot of uneven frets the whole way and that causes buzzing. So we're going to level all of these frets so they're nice and even using a fret bar with some sandpaper on it. Level them, make them all even, then we'll go through and crown them. We'll just get in there and make sure that they got a nice crown on there so that the strings aren't buzzing. That's where we're going to start. I did the taping first, straighten the neck. Say that's the first thing, a notched ruler like this. Get the neck as absolutely as straight as you can. We're not talking about the frets bar, the fret wire at all. We're talking about the neck itself, fretboard. As flat as you can, straight as you can. Then that gives us a nice even surface to file down. So I've taped it up to protect the fretboard. Now I'm going to put my Sharpie on top of all the frets. And then we're going to jump in and start filing. And that's going to allow us to see where we're sanding, where we're actually getting lower, where the low spots are on the fretboard, pardon me, on the actual frets themselves. So we shall hit this marker on the frets. Using black Sharpie today. I was using a red one. Finding it really hard to see. I don't find the black that much easier, if I'm flatly honest with you. I don't know what color's best. It seems like it's just hard to see all the way around no matter what. Pretty good. I like to tape the fretboard before I do the leveling. You don't have to because the sandpaper never hits the actual fretboard. But a lot of times when I'm putting the Sharpie on top of the frets, I just hit a little wobble or something in the fret and end up going onto the fretboard. So I don't want to do that. I should have done this first. Doesn't matter, but I'm just going to quickly tap these frets. Just make sure if there's anything that is popped up, that it's now been seated back down. I don't usually find there is, but So, grab our fret bar, and give it a little shimmy here. So I'll go just a small shimmy all the way across, all the way back, a couple times, and then I'll take it off and I'll be able to see where are the low parts, where are we hitting the frets, where are we not, and we'll work towards level. Okay, so what I can tell you is hitting, a little bit low, 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 low. Sort of hitting, definitely hitting in here. So that kind of reflects what you can see that on there or not, but it's a little bit worn there, a little bit worn there, so not really worn so much in the middle. That neck is as straight as it can go. It wasn't absolutely, completely, flawlessly straight. It just a lot of back and forth on it. So I played out with it for a while to get it as straight as it could be. And we're going to go from there. And I may end up focusing in on this section before we go back. But back and forth. Yep, so I'm just going to keep going. Again, I can feel it, the sandpaper's wearing out here. And it's really rough here because we're not touching yet. Smooth there. So we're going to keep going a bit and try to get down. I'll see if I can show you in a moment. See if you can see this at all. Kind of see where it's black, 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 then it goes silver, silver, then you get the black, and back to silver. So the silver is where we've sanded the Sharpie off, and the black is where it's still low. It would indicate that the neck, because we're hitting the two ends, that the neck is sort of just dipped down a bit, right? Like that. And the two ends up here and up here are getting hit. It is as flat as it could be. Tweak it back and forth, adjusting the truss rod a whole bunch, and it won't go any more flat than that before it becomes worse. So we shall just go from there. Starting to get some more here. Still a little bit in here. I'm actually going to cheat myself down a bit more. Alright, I'm going to grab a shorter fret bar, and that way we can focus in right in here, and we will go back with the long one after. Coming along. Switch it out here. Okay. Pretty good. Good for a start, as my mother used to say. Let's get some more sandpaper on here. Okay. So now we go back at it with the black Sharpie. Top of the frets again. And runs the fret bar over it again. Hopefully we have much less low areas. We should have come down quite a bit. But we'll go till it's level. Getting it super nice and level is important. Alright, let's give it a little shimmy and see. So, going here, we are still low in the middle. So again, it's still a bit low in the middle, but we are getting there. Add it a little bit with the shorter bar again. A bit more. So, I'm just going to quickly go back and forth with the whole bar. So the thing to do now is check it with a fret rocker. It's looking pretty uniform all the way across. We may end up having to Sharpie it and hit some spots again, but we're going to take the fret rocker and we're going to check all of the frets. And if nothing rocks, then we're okay. If we start to do a little bit of rocking, then we know, okay, we still have a little bit of work to do. So, span 3 frets. Well, this one, for sure, rocking. A little bit on that one. If you get a little bit of rock, you know the middle one is high. Make sure we go right out to the edges because we are getting some rock on the edges. I'm not surprised. These frets were very uneven. So. So, not bad, considering where we came from. So there's some of the little edges. We'll make sure we get out to the edges because they are. You've got this fret, and this fret a little bit high. So what we'll do is we'll put some new sandpaper on, re-sharpie the tops, and go over it again just to try to get everything nice and level. I think we'll stop here for now as far as the recording goes, and I'll catch up with you when we get into the crowning process, because this is just the same thing over and over now. Sharpie, sand, check, Sharpie, sand, check, and we'll just keep going until we get it nice and level. So part 3 will be getting into the crowning of these frets once they are nice and level. Thanks guys.